responsible for anything my roommates do, say, or ins or like put forward for the camera. Nor am I responsible for anything my other party mates do. However, Kieran T, the person streaming this, is fully liable for whatever may happen. So if I drop a slur, that is fully on Auntie. Kieran T. Auntie for short. Um, and if I am found guilty of murder in any of the 50 states within the United States or any of the provinces or pseudo states, that shall also fall on Kieran T. End of
Perhaps.
legal thing.
That would be my fault, but okay.
I know it's Auntie's. That's the best part. It's all Auntie's fault.
Interesting, interesting.
Very well.
And with that, I am done with my spiel. I hope you guys enjoyed the.
I just remembered something. Is TB even here?
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
I'm
whole
here.
party's here.
Okay, go.
Everyone's here. Yeah, we're good to go.
Cool.
So yeah, if you look in general, that lands on your shoulder.
Okay, please tell us what might be going on here, Miss Octo. Because now you have eyes on you by Catherine. Or to the bird, like.
Yeah, if Dallon sees the bird, he would say, "Is that one of your automatons?"
No. That is an actual biological bird.
Do you forget to close all the windows or something?
You can see the blue on its wings. And for those of you who have seen her, the blue reminds you of a certain blue-haired woman you met not too long ago.
Guys, it's that alt baddie I fumbled that Applebee's. Fuck.
Not
If you
again.
forget to close the windows to your office here, you think you're attracting the wildlife in.
I usually open the windows to catch fresh air.
Well, I wouldn't think an automaton needs fresh air.
That is correct. I do not require it. However, the air feels nice between my mechanical components.
Eventuals.
The noise the bird makes. And the bird kind of just like looks around and its eyes fall on Jonas. And then they kind of get like wide. But then they kind of catch themselves. So it's like a split second of like, oh shit. And then like kind of just like goes back to, be cool.
Be cool.
Kinda.
Oh, Catherine is gonna do a quick investigation check. She fails it, so never mind.
Impressive.
Catherine.
She's an artificer.
I know. That's the silly part. She rolled very low.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, a bird. Is this a
Is this a bird?
yeah. The
What's
little
a bird?
No, but so she basically says, well, where shall all of you be heading from here on out?
Let's see. Let's check our handy dandy.
Anyway, unwanted wildlife aside, when am I getting that tour of the factory? I'm really excited.
Oh.
I suppose I can walk all of you around. Is that okay with everyone?
Sure. At least for the time being.
The bird nods.
As the bird nods, from the sky falls Project Cat. And Project Cat says, or whispers something into Catherine's ear, and then Catherine says, "Oh, how could I have missed that? You do not have to wild shape. And her eyes are pointed at the bird.
I prefer this type of form when I'm out and about. But thank you.
The hell is this timer noise?
Timer.
Sorry.
Catherine kind of ponders for a little bit, kind of hesitant at your response, and says, Well, so far you have all been lovely people to converse with. I suppose it's okay for now if this is a friend of all of yours. She kind of looks at the party to see what they have to say.
She kind of looks at the party, kind of wondering what they're gonna say.
A friend? I wouldn't say it's a friend of mine. It does look oddly familiar, though.
Wow, you guys are dense. She just pops down onto the floor and just wraps her wings around herself and just lets fall back. And she transforms back into her water genasi form. And then just turns and looks at Dallin with a look that says, like,
Oh, it's you again.
This
What
is
do you
Jewel,
want?
yep. Oh, sorry. You guys don't know that hurricane. Whoopsie.
My character's
What do
just
you
gonna
want?
look confused. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Jewel. Nice to meet you.
Hmm.
I had a run-in with your friends earlier.
My character Paraware's just going to like slowly nod her head and just look at mainly Darvanchel and Jonas. Just, huh? Just kind of like minor confusion.
Darvanchel shrugs, because he doesn't know her. And then probably points to Dallin, who, or like, does a little gesture towards Dallin, because he said, "Oh, it's you again."
Okay, I'll be frank and honest. My familiar tried to steal something from him, and he came to get it back, but then we ended up stealing something else from him, but then we followed him, and we found out that they were in trouble, so I protected them. It's a complicated endeavor. And I believe I used to know him. She says that, like, pointing at Jonas. But I think he might be somebody else. So, like I said, it's complicated. Like, little Hazel just peeks her head out from in Jewel's hair. You guys see the cute little Octo just sitting there looking around.
I wouldn't suggest trying to
Oh.
steal anything here.
Yeah, you
No,
see,
I'm not-
as
Oh,
Dallin
no,
says
I'm
that,
not-
Catherine's eyes definitely kind of like dilate, like wide, like back and forth, and says, she kind of nods with what Dallin says and says, "If you are to come inside, my personal Project Cat will escort you right next to your side. I can't
That's
have
more
a
than-
thief."
That's more than me. Not looking to start any trouble here.
Very well. Acquaintances, friends, someone that you just met. As long as we have trust in this individual named here, I will allow it. What
Why
say
don't I
all
just
of
look-
you?
Why don't I just wait out here? Just like leaning against the wall. Because I can tell you right now, there's no trust here. She says, motioning to the party.
Darvanchel shrugs.
Does the party advocate?
Paraware's just gonna like kind of be apathetic.
Yeah, everybody looks at Dallin, basically.
I mean, miss, this is the town of thievery and wanton behavior. Like, I don't believe you'll find trust anywhere within a 60-mile radius.
It's the point.
Are you trying to persuade her,
Persuade who?
Catherine?
To trust us?
Correct.
No, I'm validating her feeling not to trust us.
Yeah. But I do hear there is honor among thieves. Whatever that means.
So Catherine is going to like say, you are absolutely right. Everybody, or not everybody, many people here commit to a life full of crime. However, you are all foreigners, not from Portson, that is. You do not abide by the same livelihood that people from here do. There is a little bit of reassurance in that fact.
Sorry.
He kind of ponders and then says, for that reason, and for our earlier conversation, you and Miss Jewel can take a tour of the facility.
He looks down at Hazel. Keep your arms to yourself, please. She just slides back into her little traveling aquarium and just sits there folding her arms angrily. You?
Well. On with the tour.
Okay, give me like 1 hot second, guys. I have something running in the background.
Cool. We can talk about where to go after this then.
Friend's doing his Genshin dailies.
Where do we want to
Yes,
go?
I forgot. Did we say that Jonas and Jewel were going to be familiar with each other? Or what did we decide on that?
We said that they could have worked together on a job. That yes, they could know each other.
Co-workers.
I wasn't sure because that's why she's like, I think I know him, but might be somebody else.
I just was like, I don't think we would have been like best buds based on what your characters.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but we could know each other.
Co-workers.
Meanwhile, my character with no party affiliation, just being along for the ride.
Indeed.
All right.
That's me too.
Thank you for waiting, guys. As Catherine kind of like signals you guys to come for like inside her facility again, and Project Cat walking alongside you guys. She kind of starts off taking a couple of turns, and you see a few things that you've been familiar with or have seen before, but this time she takes you down a different hallway where there is like an assembly line with machinery that has belts that are building robotic arms. There's welding going on, cutting, assembly of parts, and she's just kind of like, here's the assembly line. Much my machinery and pieces here are created. Further down, we have raw materials, piles of scrap metal, iron ore, and even some magical components like gears, crystal cores, and things of the sort are at the center down there. If we continue a little bit forward, we can see some more hazardous zones. She kind of like points, and there's like electrical wiring and like acid coolants, a couple of like furnaces, a lot of heat coming. Do you guys kind of like say anything, or do you guys kind of like continue following along?
Just chilling.
Just gonna keep following.
Dallin seems very interested in looking around and trying to figure out how things are working in this factory.
As you kind of look around, a lot of the stuff is being done by like either automatons or machinery of some sort. So there is a bit of handiwork involved, and also like more machine particle
Absolutely.
or stuff involved.
Are there any like biological beings here, or is it all like fully automated?
As far as you can see, there's not a biological race or like animal here. Like it all seems very like robotic and like clockwork like
I'm almost
machinery.
go down to the office and just be like,
He'll
Alright.
take out his notebook and start
know,
scribbling some notes
mhm.
into the notebook.
Gotcha. As you know, you kind of continue. She says, you know, mind you, this entire area is heavily
there's like one
there's heavy security
but
under surveillance
there wasn't like a
24/7,
consistent
making sure that
That's what I asked those kids.
this area
But they
cannot
were like,
be
"Oh,
interfered
your
with.
mailbox doesn't match your unit number."
Yes, T-Rex, your mic is on.
Sorry.
There you go. There's like monitors and like, or she says, in order to check, we have monitors going on that auto detects any weird things that might go on. And we have a little bit of anti-magic fields as well to control the facility, of course. And you kind of like continue down and see like clockwork components where you start seeing more like general like item stuff. Like you see like something that resembles like a bell tower being made, some clocks being made as well. Yes, go ahead.
What makes this technology so special?
That's a good question. I suppose that my creator, he was the best artificer in town, or in the city, I suppose. And he has created many automatons using his vast knowledge. One of the key elements is that we use pure arcane magic, one of our many hidden secrets on how we operate the more refined pieces, such as myself and Project Cat. However, that area is strictly forbidden. I cannot take you guys down there, unfortunately.
Where did your master study?
Sorry, did you ask where?
Yeah, she asked, where did your master study?
That is another great question. My master originally wanted to practice on, or my master originally was a healer of sorts, a doctor, someone who enjoyed aiding people. However, he at one point started messing and trying to fix people through mechanical components, if you will, trying to replace their limbs and bodies with mechanical pieces instead of human flesh and bone. He faced much criticism around the land of Eionus, being shunned away from practicing that, and instead, he decided to come to Forgson, where any illegal activity would be, well, she kind of quotes, allowed, as long as you were not seen by the king's people or his army. My master originally hails from the city of Port Todak. He was wealthy, from a rich family, and when he came here, he had previous knowledge of medical sciences and decided to delve more in the artificer route, tinkering with trinkets, magical components, and things of the sort. He learned a lot of his medical work and the human anatomy and physiology in Port Todak in his doctoral years while he was over there. When he came over here, he became an apprentice to a tinkerer, another artificer. However, my master's knowledge vastly surpassed his, gaining much insight on how to operate and create life through machinery.
I didn't study shit.
Create life. Do you see the machines as alive?
I do. I think that every piece has a form of life in them. One might argue that I myself am not a being with life. However, I beg to differ. I operate in the same way that many of you do. However, I do not require food.
It
Did
sounds
you,
it sounds as if a mere mortal doing the work of the gods.
did you have to learn everything like us humans did? Or did you come pre-programmed to know all those things?
I come pre-programmed with intelligence that has been inserted into me by my master. I have a magical arcane core within my body that has known much of the land's history and the way it operates for many, many years. Life is ever changing, and so does everything change around it. My core, programmed and adjusted with my master's skills, has allowed me to continuously intake new data from around the world, from Ionis, that is. I constantly update my systems, making sure that I am up to date on many things that happen around Ionis.
Do you keep up
There
on
are limits.
socioeconomical issues?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you keep up on socioeconomical issues?
To some degree, I know what socioeconomic issues happen around certain parts. However, my data is sometimes outdated. I need to receive fresh information from a system or another automaton to know what is going on. For example, she points at Project Cat. She says, I have a scout or a surveyor that can interact with the human world outside of Workson, gather intel, and report it back to me, continuously updating my system.
Or we're just gonna nod.
And to answer your question, Dallin, I suppose that, in a way, working like a god is one way, creating life when life should not be meant for pieces of metal like us.
Surely it's the future of combat to send artificial soldiers into battle.
One way that wars may be won, some might say with no honor. However, I say that it beats taking human life. For robots and automatons can be rebuilt.
Well, biological life can be resurrected too.
And restored.
Only monsters play God.
Is just going to kind of give you a weird look and say, what is a god but not a monster?
Exactly my point.
Kind of ponders a little bit and says, I agree with that. Hence why. And then she pauses and says, never mind.
To say that soldiers die with honor is to say that stealing a sword is an honorable act.
That stealing is an honorable act?
I don't see death as honorable. Just as I don't see stealing as honorable.
I suppose many of my data inputs have always said that dying for a cause is honorable. However, everyone has their own opinion.
It depends on what they're stealing or fighting for.
Well, I guess you would know the answer to that. I mean, you did steal that sword.
Stolen many things. You don't know. I could have kids I'm providing for.
Or is just going to raise an eyebrow? Do you?
Hmm.
You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Correct.
Okay. I asked that, and then the VC just went dead silent.
Sorry, I didn't
Like-
hear what you said. Sorry, I am so freaking out of it
Oh.
right now. What did you just say?
My character asked, "Do you?" In you saying maybe I have kids to steal for or provide for.
Yes.
My character's just going to nod.
Are your kids here? In Forkson?
Yes.
It's not a great place to raise a family.
Trust me, I know.
Are you looking to leave?
When did this become about me? She says, kind of chuckling uncomfortably.
I think it became about you when you decided to steal the sword.
Are you forgetting where we are?
Right, yes. I shouldn't be
You're
distracted.
forgetting where you stand. And
Yes,
who
please
you are.
continue with the tour. I'm learning a lot. It's very interesting.
Thank you.
Very well. Let us continue. She kind of like proceeds further down, and says, "Down here we assemble more pieces that can be served as personal assistant automatons, such as myself. And we also have more metal ores down here. And at the same time, we also have resource processing so that we can smitten down molten metals, use grinders, and other things of the sort. You kind of like see high pressure steam pipes kind of like working the back, a little bit of unstable walkways at certain points, and sometimes one of the areas you guys enter feels very hot because there's like a furnace going on. And then she kind of like, as you guys make it past the furnace, you kind of come to like the end product area where, you know, the pieces are being assembled to like finalization, if you will, where, you know, components are being all put 100% together, and spray painted, where you feel like, or not spray painted, painted with like dyes and colors of different, yeah, different colors, I suppose, and kind of like finishing touches. Here it appears that a lot of the people that are doing it are automatons, so automatons building automatons, if you will. Just because they have a little bit more of that pristine, like, handiwork, where they're able to work with in detail more with like their hands, and then like the finished products are kind of like put in like boxes and kind of like assembled and stored away, like it kind of like gets put in like a container. And then she says, "Here are the finished product for one of our automaton types. A full automaton creation can take up to a week at a time. Even though you saw much work being built, it is a lot of work to create automatons. Some more of our simpler pieces can be created under less amount of time, such as clocks, or machinery, or tools and gadgets of different sorts."
Is the process fully automated, or is there still need for outside help?
When you say automated, what do you mean?
Like fully automatons building automatons.
Ah, yes. So automatons building automatons. She kind of like says they are the last line for creating life. In this case, automatons or other handiwork such as this bell. She kind of picks one up and goes ching ching, chingling, chingling.
How ornate are the pieces in this factory? Does it look like there's a lot of attention to detail in the items that are being produced here, or is
I
it
would say that it's detailed, but not like, and we're not talking like super detailed um lining and like words written on automatons and like was like very precise like brushes or anything like that. It's a little bit rustic, I would say, but still having that like flair, I suppose. For example, let me add like a picture of something that you guys can see here. It'll be under general. So that's like one of the more like basic automatons, if you will. If you look under general, um, that can work as like a steam worker, she says, or somebody that does more like heavy work, able to capable of moving like big pieces of either machinery or gravel, rocks, big carts and things like that, to more like like the smaller things are more like detailed, I would say. For example, I would say that there's like a clock, for example, that has like, oop, hold up one second. Uh, let's say, oh, I like this one. I'm gonna add this one. That has more like intricate details, I would say. But it's the smaller pieces that have more details, like clocks and bells and um, like tools, I suppose. Did I cut out?
No,
Okay.
I don't think.
Yes. And then she says, "Very well. That is the end of the tour. Any questions?"
Thank you for your hospitality. This has
Of
been
course.
very enlightening.
She kind of nods and says, "Of course. Um, much of our items are sold, so if you have the gold, of course you're welcome to buy stuff. However, I suppose that travelers do not need some of these more mundane items."
Everywhere would like to know what's in the shop, I guess. Or
Sure, yeah. So she kind of like, uh, um, she kind of like takes you are over, I suppose, and says like, "Here are some of the many things that I can sell. Some of them are more like basic, like, you see like a bell, you see like a clock, you see like a stamp uh tool used for like wax when sending off letters. And then you see more of like common items, such as an alchemist's jug, goggles of night, sending stone, bag of holding, repulsion shield, armor of magical strength, and like an amulet of hell. Oh no, not that.
What?
No, but stuff like that.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll take the amulet of hell. um, I actually have no idea what that is. So,
You wouldn't happen to have a monster harvesting kit, would you?
It kind of like looks up, um, and says, "Looking for harvesting kit. Harvesting kit found. We do have one in the shop.
How much?
30 gold pieces."
Hmm.
Into her pouch and pulls out the money and holds it out.
She says, "Very well." And then she kind of like, you hear a clicking noise, and then you see like Project Cat like disappear, and then comes back out with the harvesting kit.
Thank you. She says, taking off her bag, putting it in, and then throwing it back over her shoulder.
give me a second. I'm waiting for a response before I follow.
Oh, for me?
Okay. Me trying to remember how much gold I had in the first place. Plus whatever I had. Or plus whatever I have from the stuff from the Revenge Shell. Assuming that I asked. I don't think I ever had the amount.
You had at least
By
8
the way,
gold.
did we ever full heal?
Oh yeah, twice. No, just once. So yeah.
But I would go back to full, right?
Yeah, definitely. We had a long rest.
Okay, perfect. Then I just realized I never updated my health. If I remember correctly, it was something like 20 or maybe 10. Wait, 7. I think it was 7, something like that. It's whatever I got for the like borderline prostitution thing that I did.
It was 8, I think.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why does my brain keep wanting to say, does this resolve? Like, God. Bad. So, I guess I'm gonna ask if they have any, like, forms of armor? By any chance?
Sure. Her eyes kind of like, like zoom in and out her pupil, her like automaton pupils. And then says, "We have a couple of armor pieces for sale." And then she's kind of like thinking, one might not be able to afford such armor. However, her eyes kind of like glitch out again and says, "We have armor of resistance." And also, her eyes kind of like zoom in and out. cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We have one in stock for each. The armor of resistance currently is going for 7,000 gold pieces. The cloak of protection is currently going for 600 gold pieces.
Ooh. Ooh.
Damn. So I'm just gonna say this: armor of resistance off the table. Cloak of protection for me is off the table. I have 108 gold.
Oh. Cloak
There's
of
a
protection.
soft little squeaking sound as Hazel like kind of slithers out of her little travel aquarium and she puts her arm out to poke the automaton standing in front of them.
Which one? There's like
The one
Catherine
who
and
is our
Project
tour-
Cat.
Yeah, Catherine.
Catherine, okay. Catherine looks down and says, "Yes."
Hazel looks like she's got her hand caught in the cookie jar. And she just looks up at her with like these innocent big eyes and like this cute little smile.
Catherine looks at Jewel and says, "What does your octopus want?"
Are you trying to ask for something?
I do not believe we have anything to give an octopus. She
Jewel
kind of
and
like
her like having
pauses. Oh, go ahead.
Jewel and like her like looking at each other. They're kind of having a silent conversation. No. And Jewel just says no. And Hazel just like looks like you're like, oh, and then just like slithers back into her little aquarium looking sad.
You know,
Maybe
that
next time.
reminds me. How much is the bag of holding?
Please
is a good
wait while
question.
I go back to Miss Jewel. Miss Jewel, we have a machine that is capable of creating bubbles.
Bubbles.
I do not know if it is in your interest. However, that is the only item that I categorized with aqua and water.
Wait a minute, like air bubbles that would enable her to breathe? Not being in water?
Oh no, just just regular bubbles for show and demonstration.
Oh, Dallin, you might be interested in that.
You see little Hazel inside her decanter do this little happy dance. You're like, Mom, I want the bubble wand! Mom, I want the bubble wand! No! But he
Very
kind of
well.
just raises an eyebrow. You know, kind of just like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Very well. Back to you, Mr. Dallin. The bag of holding is currently being sold for 500 gold pieces.
Okay. But that makes sense. Oh.
Wait, sorry, say the price again. I was doing research and found a
You're
really
good.
funny quote.
The
'Cause
bag
it's
of
talking about
holding
D&D rings and it
is
says
currently being sold for 500 gold pieces.
I
Well,
also just want to bring this to the attention of everyone. Theoretically, you can have 20 rings or 21 if male in D&D.
Oh
We're-
my
yeah.
God, Dire. Now there's a limit of 2 here. You can wear 2 rings at a time.
I know, it said
took me a minute,
2
but I
or
finally
3.
got that.
But I was looking because I was kind of curious.
Well, if you're into
26,
piercings,
21 if male.
female.
if we're being
That would mean that you
honest,
can place it on each. Never mind.
yep.
Anyway,
And if we're into piercings, there's nose piercings and ear
Give me a Jacob's
piercings.
ladder full of attunements.
Yep.
oh my god. Okay.
I have been thinking about a septum piercing for a while, IRL. I mean, my partner did get one.
Mm.
Anyways, that's like topic for a different time.
Moving on down the road.
I guess I should ask if they have any rings.
Scanning. Rings. Rings. We have one ring currently for sale.
The one ring.
I was just gonna say that.
Not the cock ring. Stop.
No! Like the one ring from the Lord of the Rings!
Oh god.
You're the
Wow,
one who
get
went
your
there.
mind out of the gutter.
Hey.
Shame.
Started this and apparently not ending. Okay. Jeez, Brian, way to start talking about penis rings and then keep going.
You're good, you're
Can't
good.
believe you started the topic.
We currently have a keepsake ring for sale. Letting party know. Keepsake ring allows a wearer to dominate a beast.
How much?
As long as the beast is small?
Small?
Small.
I know, wait, that's
A
crazy.
small beast.
That's crazy.
Just bite their lip. They're like trying not to say a smart ass comment that's gonna get her in trouble. Like,
Okay, quick question. What does dominate actually do in D&D?
What you think?
You know... Oh, so I'm just gonna be able to fuck small creatures then. I think
Okay.
I'll pass, actually.
So dominate beast
how did
is
your group spend
allows
their last D&D session?
it allows this caster to temporarily charm a beast into fighting alongside the caster, rather than against them.
Mm.
How much is it?
It's 200 gold pieces.
Wait, that's kind of cheap.
The other stuff though.
Still a lot of
Does
money.
it take us? Does it take a spell slot to cast? Or
No, it's
no,
a magic
rings
item.
don't take spell slots.
Technically, no. Yeah.
Depends on if it has charges or not.
That's true. It resets
Wow.
every long rest.
One thing we have is a circlet, and what it does, it just gives you the power to cast a spell. That does take spell slots. It just depends on the item.
Well,
you said it was a keepsake ring?
Correct.
I don't think I'm going to need to fear unexpected octopuses after I leave Forkson, so my need for both items may be only temporary and will pass.
Okay.
Hazel hisses at you with that remark.
I am going to try and go for it. What do you want me to roll to try and haggle the price down to
Well-
approximately half the price?
108 gold.
I'm gonna. You can certainly try to haggle against an automaton.
That's not a bard.
Okay, hold on. I have some choice words to say to the automaton to try and convince it that.
So
it
are you gonna
is
try to
worth
do a
the sale.
persuasion?
I guess. In some ways, some might say.
All right. Roll
I'm gonna start
me
off.
persuasion.
Hold on. Can I use words to try and get inspiration? Because I think I got some banger words to say.
The automaton will listen. I suppose you're talking to the DM.
Okay, perfect. Hey, so that keepsake ring, I think it's a bit overpriced for what the market is demanding, and at that price, I don't think you'll see it go in years, maybe ever. I know that I currently have a little bit over 100 gold and would definitely be able to take it off your inventory, off your shelves. That way you're able to put forth more inventory and try and still turn a profit.
So Catherine looks at you and says, I usually sell all of my rings. I do not need to lower the price of my ring, for this will probably sell once it goes out to the market.
Oh yeah, and how long until it reaches the market?
It should be ready to ship by tomorrow.
And do you know who's gonna buy it from you then?
Probably a buyer who wants the ring. Most of my items always sell.
Most meaning not all.
Correct. The items that do not sell are out of people's price range.
Apparently, like this ring is out of yours now. Jules says, like leaning against the wall.
I'm just going to be not phased by what you said. Why did my friend just type baddies in a chat? I'm concerned. Let's see. I am going to cat. Am I able to see?
You're wanting to cast a spell here?
It's a cantrip.
Are you gonna cast guidance on yourself?
No, I don't have guidance.
Okay, I was like, guidance is
Okay.
very obvious.
Continue.
So, I am going to cast Drewcraft, which is at will, and I am
Oh.
going to give it a sensory effect, such as a faint odor on the ring, making it less desirable.
One
And,
thing.
like,
I'll tell you this. As you try to cast magic, you feel something suppressing your magic, and you are not able to cast the spell.
damn. Okay.
Catherine kind of looks at you and says, "Ah, forbid me. However, magic is strictly forbidden within my factory walls."
Damn, she caught an at-will spell. Okay.
Mm. Indeed. Indeed. Oh gosh,
I'm
wait.
just going to say, sorry, that was to fix something on my person that I realized was wrong.
Hmm.
And I'm just going to tell her that I was going to cast Druidcraft, but not tell her what on. And just say it was to refresh my perfume. I also just dropped my dice.
I just realized.
Understand.
Is there any alarm to Darvanshal's little circle of glowing?
What circle of glowing?
Remember from the anti-magic field? He has that still.
I'll tell you this. That item you currently possess is not glowing.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
Some might say it is region locked.
Okay.
Wow. You know what? I'm just gonna straight up roll for persuasion to reduce the price.
All right.
Uh,
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
It'll be a hard difficulty, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say I
Okay.
didn't horribly fail it, but I'm pretty sure a 4 is not what I'm looking for.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. You said
Unfortunately,
persuasion? Yeah, I got a 6 in total.
yeah, no. I assume you try to persuade Catherine.
Yes.
And she kind of just recalls like the last few things that you said and said, "I am sorry. I cannot sell it to you for that price."
I'm just gonna nod my head.
Hmm. Oh,
I
that
just
cloak of
ask her if
protection.
there's any chance that there would be a discount even.
Perhaps you guys can do something for me and I may give you a discount.
My eyebrows are gonna raise.
Are you all intrigued?
Everybody's poor, it seems like. As I look to
Very
everybody
well.
else.
She kind of like ponders a little bit and says, "There has been some rare mineral not too far from outside from Fortson that I've been meaning to connect. However, it is guarded heavily by a clockwork dragon."
Uh, Well,
I'm just gonna look at everyone and say, "Who's ready?"
Me, big me. A clockwork dragon.
I'm,
Yep.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna point. One's in. Who else? And I'm gonna look at Darvanshel next.
he's just like staring at everybody else.
So
Uh,
Dallin is staring at Darvanshel. Darvanshel is staring at Dallin.
Yep.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Understand
give like
that
a brief
clockwork
glance over your
dragons
character,
are
Octo.
not
I
the
forgot your
most
character's
fun
name again.
enemy to face. So, I suppose if you can even fetch me some of the metal with your lives, then I can lower the price.
If Project Cat can't defeat this Clockwork Dragon, what makes you think a ragtag team like us can?
Who said defeat? We just have to
Project
sneak around
Cat
it.
can probably defeat the Clockwork Dragon. However, I need her for other assignments.
Guys, we don't need to beat the dragon. We can either fuck the dragon, negotiate with the dragon, because the dragon perceives that it is gaining something in return for the loss of the ore.
It's
It
a
might let us
clockwork
do
dragon.
Yeah.
It's not a, I don't know if and you'd also have to ask our local bard.
Our
But
bard looked fairly well into it.
that's true. That is true. Mm.
We're just looking at the rest of the party. Just like, you guys in? Also, losing a d20 that is almost completely black is not fun in a dark room. I need to stop playing with it.
Also, I'm going to say to Dallin, well, I do have a solution for some of these things. Some of these things, it might come in handy. I think it'd be high time we use a certain thing. So, good thing we came here. Gave us a good idea. Alrighty. Does everybody want to make money? Is that what we're gonna do next?
You're just gonna see
Well,
her whirly. nodding her head up and down, pretty convinced of all of this.
There is a job bulletin if you are wanting to earn more money.
Hmm.
You can find it at. She kind of like
www.
pauses a little bit and says, Yorick's Brewery, not too far from here.
Not the fighters.
Yorick.
Yorick from League of Legends. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh, Octa left. By the way, I tried to ask.
She said
Octa,
she'd be
what is
back.
Octa's news? Yeah. Okay. What is Octa's new character's name? Because I know that there was the previous character.
Jewel.
Liana.
In the...
Oh yeah.
Jewel? Okay. Yo, can I hit my vape?
Oh.
Me walking up to... Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Um,
She just introduced herself, I think, today, right? Didn't we hear her name for the first time? Dallin?
Technically, yes.
Yeah. So, we actually have her name now.
Mm.
But, anyways. You guys seem to be poor. We have a few places we can go.
Very-
We ought to do that. What do you say?
I'm saying we speed run for money.
Well,
Oh.
I'm a bit concerned what might happen with the artifacts in the meantime, because time is not going to stand still and wait for us to complete these tasks.
Indeed. But, you know, it may be in the hands of a certain secret organization. So, that is the
Shadow Wizard money
Trouble.
gang.
we must find them in the first place. So, what better yet than earning a bit of, actually, yeah. We have to find said individuals to begin with, so. We don't exactly.
Right, so our goal should be to look for that, right?
We don't.
Weird, we'll have an easier time.
Well,
That's true.
yep, that as well, but we also don't have anywhere to look, so.
What items specifically do we need to acquire here to be better prepared?
Who knows? We're kind of poor, so that's usually not a good look. After
Right.
all. Hmm.
No, it is not.
What is poorness but an illness upon the rich?
Indeed. Oh, I want that cloak of protection. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so. Ooh.
That was the
Ooh.
600 one?
Yes, I want it so bad. Okay, but yes. We need to start somewhere, so. Unless you have ideas, this is the only need we have to be met. Or anybody else. Might as well do something. What say you?
Remind me again, Brian, what rings she said were in there?
It's just one. It's the
It
Dominate
was
Beast.
Just one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
the
was
one-
basically
200
Dominate Beast, the keepsake ring. There's a cloak of protection, a bag of holding, the armor of resistance, which I don't think anyone here can afford. Goggles of night and the
Nah,
alchemist
DM,
jug.
I totally
sending
have
stone.
enough.
What is goggles of night?
She looks at you and then, she kind of like says, loading. Goggles of night. Goggles of night. While wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision out of range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision while wearing these goggles, your vision increases by another 60 feet.
Hmm.
So long story short, you can mega see dark vision.
Okay.
I guess I actually have a quick question for the bots. What are other options, or like, what other things do you create that currently you haven't? Like, basically, I'm asking, what are they going to restock on soon?
Restock. Restock occurring 2 days from now.
What will you make whenever that, like, whenever you are restocking?
I will be working on some more finalizations for our automatons. I will also be working on other small objects, such as items, such as searching rings, boots, headpieces.
You said, uh, rings, boots,
Headpieces.
headpieces. Um, what do you have in terms of rings that you might be restocking on? Raises eyebrows quizzically.
Rings that I might be stocking on. Analyzing. Ring of poison resistance. Analyzing. Looking at workshop. Looking at spell. Seemingly gleaming ring.
A what?
A seemingly gleaming ring. It allows you to. Long story short, it gives you a +1 in charisma saving throws, but a minus in wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Analyzing. Ring of salvation. When you heal a creature, you get to heal the creature for an additional 2 hit points. Ring of invisibility. That is all.
Question about the Ring of Salvation. Would that technically work with Darvanshal's berries?
Oh, that is interesting, actually. I don't know.
Every time you heal another creature.
Which, if you think about it, that would effectively be the same thing as,
I
like,
don't know.
would it work if you gave, like, someone a health potion? Would they get the extra 2 hit points?
Probably not. But that would be interesting.
Because
It
that would
says
be actual party healing.
good berry. Looking at least from what I'm seeing, the spell does not count as healing creatures upon casting. It is considered. It is generally not considered healing a creature, because it requires direct healing, such as a cleric's
Spells.
spell. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it needs to happen during casting, is what it says.
Makes sense. There's things that actually make Goodberry really OP, but usually you have to be a cleric for that.
Okay. So, Ring of Salvation, seemingly gleaming ring. I'm gonna take those off the list. You said poison resistance ring and ring of invisibility were the other 2, correct?
Yes, Yes.
Perfect.
You know.
Sorry, I'm also gonna ask the same for boots and headpieces.
Okay. If you're gonna
my
do
God.
that, we should
Okay,
just.
yeah, we might have to move on. Yeah, I'll
No, that's
send it to
perfectly
you, okay? I'll send
Okay,
it to you.
so
That way
that
we
works
don't
for me.
spend
Like-
all session going over items.
You also don't have money, so
That is
I have
true.
108 gold. It's
that's
still
not even
plenty.
close. These things are expensive.
Not to me.
All right.
Ah.
Well, as she kind of like closes her shop down, says, just full disclosure, if you want to buy something, feel just free to shoot me a message. I'll get those items sent to you, Dyer. And then she says, very well. Can I do anything else for you while you're here?
Hmm. Not particularly.
I'm good.
Well, we get
It's
to.
about your time.
I suppose we should depart. Unfortunately, we're in the Artist Guild. But, well, now's a better place than ever to do this, since this place is relatively safe.
Sorry about
We have a... Dallin, we have a... Well... Yeah. We have a chest of sorts that we could use to get some, certain bags. I wonder how many it could give us. If you remember. If not,
I'm sorry. What are you wanting from the chest?
we have. It might be high time to use it.
Right.
Hmm.
And what is it you would like to use it for? Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. Some bags. That might be kind of nice. Seeing as we're in this city.
I don't know if we want to
Not.
spend it here on that. There must be other ways we can employ, like the ice method, although it seems to have melted, and my bag is now soaked.
The ice method. Oh, I see. That's what you might have done. That makes sense. I think it would be most useful, especially if we can get quite a number of them. But seeing as I don't believe we can hold all of our stuff.
Well, there must be some offensive magic items we can acquire from the chest that would aid us.
Over the table? I don't know any except that off the top of my head. That would help. That would be particularly good. So it's one of those like get the like most useful thing, cause I'm carrying quite a bit of stuff. And if we
Are you
get like
encumbered?
no, it's a lot
Okay.
of stuff. And I think everybody else
Right.
is too. So
Nah. Dallin looks down at his bag, which is like basically soaked because the
yeah.
ice is all melted. He just sighs. I don't think I want to stay in this town too much longer anyway.
Well, we've got work to do, so the faster we get that done, the sooner we can be out.
Right, right. We need to find this guild.
Well, also, seeing as might not be the best people to, we want to see around and show our hands. But maybe it would be okay. So what does everybody think? I want Dyer's opinion as well.
I'll be honest.
Or Paris.
You guys give me a quick rundown. Sorry.
Basically, we got a chest, if you don't remember. And
Yeah.
it makes wishes. So I'm thinking of getting
Just a wish for infinite gold.
okay. Bags of holding. That's what I want.
Why would we need bags of holding though?
To hold our stuff.
Whenever we could have so much gold.
You can also put a beholder in it.
If this thing can generate gold, that seems like it would be the right use for it. But there must be a limit. Like, surely
exactly.
it can't generate an unlimited amount of gold. Do you have any idea what that would be?
I mean, we could just ask, like, hey, if you know a magical chest that gives out 3 wishes.
No,
do you know
no,
what
no.
limits typically are?
The point of that chest is that we don't know. So asking for too much.
If we ask, like,
no.
an artificer.
No. I highly doubt it. Like,
Or
it's
a
not.
wizard. You know what?
If that's the case, then like technically.
Brian, can I do an Arcana check?
No, you can't. If the best person who can do it is Dallin. Dallin can just cast Identify.
Yeah,
but, like,
actually, I mean, Dallin probably would have done that a long time ago.
Exactly, but like,
yeah.
I doubt he would know anything about
I'm
it.
still gonna do it. Brian, am I allowed to roll Arcana to get a general vibe on the chest? To see what
I know vibe.
To see what its possible limits are in terms of generating gold or value.
You could just have Dallin identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also kind of want to roll Arcana.
Has Dallin identified?
I don't think
You've never done
me
it.
If you could identify, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see, that is...
It's a ritual, so we'd have to go somewhere else, unless.
Right.
That is correct.
Mhm.
Catherine
Unless-
just says, "All right, well, I will have Project Cat escort you out. I have other plans to attend to." And then Project Cat is like escorting. Let us go.
Is there a place where we could do some magical work, perhaps?
Well, we're outside now in the Artisans Guild, so definitely not here.
Yes, that's why I'm asking, because like this is the safest place to be right now. So I'm saying that as
Wait,
Darventual.
You're asking
Catherine.
if there's a place to like cast magic safely?
No, I'm asking if there's a place where we can do some magic work or like a testing ground where she tests her things so we can actually test some of the items we have.
I suppose that the best place for that would be the Mages Guild.
Okay. But you don't have any like rooms or anything yourself?
She kind of like pauses a little bit and says, I do, however, it is not for outsiders to use.
Ah, okay. That is quite okay. Oh well. Um. Okay. We can just do it later. Actually, the sooner the better as well. So where should we go for this? Let's look on the map. Maybe we go to Aya's shop again. But no. Anyway, where to next? York. Oh. Well, if everybody wants to make money, how do we want to make money? We have many places to go. The fighters, the thieves, the mages guild, and the brewery for some reason. Those
Some
are
money would be a good idea, but I do worry that it would take too much time, and time may be more valuable than money for us at this point.
fortunately we need direction, so unless you want to go to the circus, quite that could be valuable. It's in town and nearby.
Go to the circus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be a nice change of pace from a sterile factory floor.
Okay,
You
dumb question. We are still level 5, right?
yes.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm making sure that my character sheet is updated.
Yeah. One thing, Dire, is there were some balloons that flew around and voices talking in our head. So if you're not cool with the circus, that's what's ahead of you.
I guess my character, she's more just looking for places to make money. So as long as there's some type of opportunity to make money, she's down.
There's always opportunity to make money. You just have to know the right people, and we currently know no people.
Where's the circus at again?
It's really close nearby. You just have to look for it.
Oh, is it like in the Artists Guild area?
It's follow the balloons. That's all we know. So, yeah. But that's a high place to get robbed, so perhaps we should do this our business sooner than later.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should just do a quick trip to Aya's. Aya's isn't too far anyway, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's not too
Yeah.
far from there.
It's like 10 minutes maybe. Anyway, if everybody's cool with bags of holding or anything else, I think it's high time we use this chest.
Let's try and figure out how much gold they could potentially produce first.
It can at least produce 20 greater healing potions. Or was it 30?
And how much gold would that be?
Like 2,000 gold.
Well, there's a good chance that we might be able to do something with 2,000 gold.
Yes. We could also get robbed on the way back, so I fancy material things rather than walking around with a heavy coin pouch. But I suppose,
Well, is
We
there a
all
way to
can-
conceal the coin pouch?
yes, a bag of holding.
Yeah, walking around with that is not a good idea.
Well,
gotta be a way to hide it better. Potentially on Buddy?
I believe he's not the most, the best
Stealthy.
security. Yes, or
Yeah.
stealthy.
That would be right.
Seeing as he was just stolen from not too long ago.
Well, I suppose if worse comes to worse, I could cast invisibility.
That only works on yourself.
Does
Yes, it only works on yourself. I mean, if it's on your person, sure, but like you would just be invisible walking around. So
Yeah, Dallin would be carrying the. That's actually gonna be heavy.
it is gonna be heavy. 2,000 gold's a lot.
It's gonna be heavy.
The bags of holding are crazy. Like I'm holding a lot of heavy equipment right now, so making it lighter is very appealing to me. In fact,
Well, I mean, we could buy a bag of holding with 2,000 gold and still have plenty left over.
I mean, if you want the money, sure. I will ask for my own bag, and you can have your 15. We can split our 15,000 gold. Our 1,500
Of
gold.
course. Well, I would like a bag of holding.
Uh,
Because
then
I
we'll
don't
have.
particularly like octopuses slithering in and taking my gold.
Well, then that's at
The
least.
real question is, would we have a party bag of holding, or just each person tries to have their own bag of holding? Because I feel like a
Their own.
party bag of holding would be more sustainable.
They're
financially
not-
for the party.
Yes.
So bags of
I agree.
holding-
With their socioeconomic situation.
Okay. Just to let you know, bags of holding aren't infinite, you know. They don't like hold everything. But
Just how much equipment are you carrying?
quite a bit of stuff. In fact, I might have something you were interested in. I don't particularly need this since I have to not wear armor, but I pull out a staff. The staff is called Corlon's Grace. And it bolsters your defenses. If you are not wearing armor. Seeing as as he taps his chest plate, do wear some, I think this would be useful in your hands.
Yeah, I would definitely take any defensive items I can get.
Cool. That's so much lighter.
So much lighter.
It's a quarterstaff. It is called Corlon's Grace, and if you will know, Corlon is the elf god. So that's something to note.
Well, I suppose I don't have much use for two staffs. I guess I could try and sell this staff of flowers.
That thing is quite useful, it seems. An infinite food supply as well. I guess
Well,
I'll.
if you're scrappy, it's an infinite food supply.
Indeed,
I don't know if I
indeed.
want to eat flowers.
It could come in a pinch. You never know. Especially when we're going to the carnival. But yes.
Oh yes, the carnival.
So. I guess we should just. How many bags of holding do we want?
I would take the gold, and even if we get 2 bags of holding, we're still gonna have 1,000 gold.
So you want the money rather than the item.
It seems to make the most sense because bags of holding can be purchased, and we may even have leftover gold.
Just FYI, this is the first bag of holding we've ever seen in the entire campaign. But yes,
Oh,
it can be purchased. They're quite, despite being not the rarest of items, I have not come across too many. But if you wish to have your share be gold, so be it. What about
well,
you?
a bag of holding to put the gold into definitely makes sense.
Oh, okay.
But that's kind of the reason why you would get a bag of holding why I would get a bag of holding is because I need a bag to put the gold into where Octopus can't just slither in and take my gold.
Okay. Well, Dyer, would you like a bag?
I'm okay with a party bag. Like, I don't have the money for my own bag.
So,
It seems like
Dallin,
he would like the gold too.
Pharaoh is a she. But yes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes. So one bag of holding and at least 1,500 gold? I suppose that would be safe. Well, then, chest.
I don't. Can you ask for both? I think it's most likely
It's-
limited to just one item or type of item.
Who knows? We'll see.
I don't know. I don't like this.
I think we just try and investigate with an Arcana check.
He needs
Yeah.
he needs to cast Identify. So 10 minutes. You can decide what he learns, Briren. This is a very
Locked in on that answer?
he's casting Identify.
That's right. We're locked in on doing
Yeah.
that. Okay, cool. So, I will tell you this. Dallin, as you are casting the Identify spell to see like what the limits to the chest might be, you actually are not feeling any feelings of Arcana coming from it. Whatever magical power it had before, you're not sensing it here.
Oh my gosh, that's annoying.
Darvanchel. Something's wrong with the chest. Something's
Aren't we
wrong.
still in the building?
Well,
No, you're not. You're
I
outside
thought
at this
we were-
point.
Oh, fuck.
we're in Aya's shop. Well,
Yeah, Aya's shop.
Oh, are we still in the?
No. You guys are in Aya's shop.
Well, if we're still in the shop, I wouldn't be doing this in the shop.
no, it's Aya's shop, like Aya 2.0, like
The
Oh.
seller.
not
Oh, I don't know if
Catherine's.
Dallin would go back there.
Oh, well, there's no other safe place to go. So I thought this would be the quickest
Well,
place to go.
I guess the software bug has been patched,
Indeed,
as far as we know.
indeed.
Wait, so would we still be in the like magic suppression area?
No, it's region locked. So that's the thing. Brian hinted at it before. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I suppose we can stop carrying this thing.
Wait,
Aya?
like if we go back,
You get back to the floating aisles.
yeah.
I'm not carrying this thing
Ah.
Guys,
anymore.
we're going on a long road trip real quick
Oh.
to get some money.
Okay, maybe now I'm in favor of doing something to make money.
Can I roll Arcana to see if there's a way for us to get power back into it without it going back to the
It's-
floating isles?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
However, if you really want to.
So if I really want to, I feel like that means I won't make a difference.
Probably won't. And you're talking like we have a literal wizard with us who's probably much
Does
better
having
at Arcana.
advantage in it help any?
Sorry, say that again.
Does having advantage help any?
How do you have advantage on that?
I don't know. What's my feats?
You shouldn't have advantage.
I have advantage in Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, Religion, and Survival.
Advantage or
Advantage?
proficiency?
It shows advantage on this. I have proficiency and then it has advantage for whatever reason off to the side.
Wait, what?
That doesn't seem right. Yeah. That's
I know,
weird.
That's what I'm looking at.
I had something bugged with an item too that gave me like +3 instead of +1, and then I had to fix it, but you should only have it
Okay,
when you're
hold on.
tracking somebody.
The Arcana is to recall information about Fey, Fiends, or Undead.
Ah,
okay,
yes, it's specific.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. It's the same for all of those. Okay.
Very well.
Never mind. By any
Okay.
chance, is this a Fey, Fiend, or Undead? Because technically
No.
it's not alive. And it was
No.
a tree, which used to be alive. so it's
Okay.
undead. Worth a try. Okay.
The
then I
literal
just have an
wizard.
18, 12 plus 6.
If you really must wonder, I will make it very clear for you. One sec. A little like you, Dallin, as you kind of like used your detect. No.
Identify. I mean, it doesn't work on
Identify
things
spell.
that aren't magical. Yeah.
Right. You do sense a little note underneath the treasure chest,
Wow.
and as you open the note, it is from Valinthra, and it says, "By the way, not sure where you guys are taking this, but just wanted to let you know that its magical effects lose effect once they are not in the floating isles. After all, it is a treasure chest that was meant to be found by students or those with a desirable heart in the floating isles. Anyways,
Can I
hope you're
roll for
all
persuasion?
well. Ta-ta." And then it's just signed Valinthra.
So, anyone up for going back to the floating isles?
I am.
Instead of sleep.
Wait, can I roll persuasion to convince the chest we are actually in the floating isles?
Hmm.
No, that's not how it works. The chest is not an
Alright.
animate object.
God.
Well, if we have items from the floating isles, maybe we'll be convinced that it's in the floating isles and it will work again.
That's not how it works, Dyer.
It would already
Going through
work.
the stages of grief. Let me go through bargaining.
Yep. Alright, Aya. We have a chest for you. Well, temporarily.
Stages of grief.
Do you mind holding this? You're free to use it as you
let's see,
will,
I
as
went
long
through
as it's...
denial.
So you
I
guys,
didn't really go through
asking
anger.
this as a general, you guys are handing the chest over to Aya to take care of it?
Yeah, I'm just saying like, hey, you can use this for inventory or display or whatever you'd like. Do you think you could keep
Don't
this for
sell
us?
it.
Very well. Sending voice call to Aya. Minasan,
Haven't been
hello.
ready
Oh,
for it.
I just got a quick call from my Aya 2.0. Sounds like you guys need to hold something for me to hold something for you. I can totally do that for you guys.
Nice. We have this nice chest here, as you see. It's pretty hard to lug around.
Of course. Anything for my esteemed buyers. And yes, I can definitely totem hold it for you guys.
Perfect.
Alright. Anything else I can do for Mina-san while you're here?
No. Thanks for
Alright.
this. Feel free to use it
Don't
for any
forget to
ornate
buy
things.
something.
Oh, I already did. Don't
forget
worry.
to buy something for me in the future. Alrighty. Ta-ta. I've got business and money to make. And then it just like ends the call.
Okay, I'm going to go through the 5 stages of grief for the chest. So, what do you mean? It still works. This is denial. Like, you're just crazy. It's still alive. It's still alive. Okay, stage 2. Damn it, why won't it work? This is so fucking stupid. I want free gold and I want it now. Bargaining. Well, if you think about it, we're still in the floating isles, kind of. Like, it should still work, especially if we surround it through stuff. Depression. Can't believe it's gone forever. Acceptance. We're going back to the floating isles to get it to work.
Indeed.
Okay. My 5 stages of grief over the chest. Completed.
Hmm.
You're welcome
So
for
how
the
long would it
awesome-
take to go back to the floating isles?
Bro, we're not doing that. Not anytime
Can I
soon.
swim with the chest on my
Actually,
back to
like,
save
with-
extra money?
With the horses, a solid 3 days.
Yeah, I don't think we have that kind of time.
Took a while to get over here. Anyway. I guess now is the time I should buy something. I'm gonna buy these acrobat shoes from Aya. Just to have a show from when Aya was here. 35 gold. Here
Very
we
well.
go. Oh, that's right, Dyer. There's that mace that you might like. I don't know if you looked at
I
it.
will be so honest. I said I was going to look at that. Forgot to look at it.
No, something you can look at. 190 gold.
I don't have the money for that.
Well, luckily you have people with more money who can give you some if you really want it. Anyway, here you go, Aya. Oh, these boots. Or shoes, actually.
Ka-ching.
It's a damage nerf.
It's not. It's not. It's way more consistent than what you have.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that.
It's way more consistent, actually. It's a potential it's like a 0.5 damage nerf, actually. 0.5. Maybe less.
So it's 1d6 plus 2 with 3 poison, correct?
Correct.
And that 3 poison lasts for 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 1d6 and 1 guaranteed 6, assuming that they fail the Constitution save.
There's no save for it. It just does extra damage.
And then it is 1d6 plus 2 plus the 6, correct? So that's 1d6 plus 8.
Plus. Are you adding your
'Cause
strength?
6 poison. No. Strength doesn't matter.
Okay,
here.
good. Yes, it's technically
'cause-
4 and 6, so that's an additional 10 damage if you hit both times.
Okay,
It's fine
let's
if you
just
don't
go
want
with
it.
1 hit because it just doubles numbers. So it's effectively 1d6 plus 8 because of the poison damage.
Plus
I think
5.
if poison even stacks.
It's plus 5, but not plus 8.
No, it's plus 6 because it's 3 poison over 2 turns.
What? That is not what it says, but it's okay.
Okay, wait. So how long does poison last?
It doesn't
Is it just the
last.
one
It's
hit?
just extra poison damage. It says
So,
on hit.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus 5.
Plus 5, yes. With
Do you know
potential
what my
poison.
current weapon does?
It does 1d12, I mean 2d12. That's plus 2.
2d12?
Oh, no, sorry. 2d6 plus 1. So, that's, you have a great sword.
Hold on.
But it's fine, it's fine. If you don't want, it's okay. We don't have to talk about this. It was just an option. Let's go to... Where do you want to go, Dallin? There's the Mages Guild, the Circus. Do we buy that bag of holding? That's really annoying.
I'll be so honest. Sorry, I don't understand how the Infernal Mace is better than a +1
It's
greatsword.
okay. It's okay. It's fine.
No,
it's
like
not.
explain it to me.
It's not better.
Yeah,
it's not better. It's not. Okay? It's not better. It's fine.
I'm not crazy, chat. I'm not.
Anyway.
I mean, there's one niche that is better. That's if something has slashing resistance and not poison.
It's not better. It's fine. Let's see. You do need to get your alarm spell, don't you? That might be the next course of action, so you're not so easily robbed. And then we can head to the Fighters Guilds, or the brewery, to actually get some work.
An alarm spell.
Ah, yes. It's a pretty basic.
So how much would that cost? Like what level is it?
It's level 1. It's a basic spell. It's a very basic spell. So we'd be talking in very, like, you know, wizardy stuff, nerd stuff. Be like, it's a very basic spell.
Remind me again how much is it 50 gold per level? It's something like that, right?
Correct, for a wizard.
Okay. Well, 50 gold is exactly what I was robbed last time.
Oh, but you got it back.
Yeah. I did get it back.
So?
Yeah. Speaking of which, don't see her around here anywhere. She seems to be following us.
Indeed. You have a problem with that?
I'm just not sure for what purpose. Is she trying to steal from us again? I mean, she did give back the items, to her credit, so I'm not sure what she's plotting.
That is true. Are you secretly a prince?
My character's going to like look up at that phrase and just go, huh?
I don't know. You have anything of sort? Have you killed somebody in her past?
I wouldn't think so. I don't believe I've seen her before now. Actually, that could be a question for Brian. Have I seen her before arriving in Forkson, or is this the first time?
Who are you talking about?
Jewel. That's for her to decide.
Technically, I'm thinking not. Like, I don't. So I feel like sometimes.
It's negotiated between players if they've seen each other before.
Yeah.
So.
I would say no. I mean, maybe Octo thought that she did.
No, she didn't.
But I would say no, yeah.
There's a pre-existing relationship that we don't know about yet. So, that's just all I'm saying.
Okay. So then, yeah. No, I don't believe
I talked it over with you. But I don't think she did.
No, I don't believe I've met her before arriving in Forkson. But she sure doesn't seem to be from here. I don't know what she's doing here.
What makes you say that?
Just something about her, but maybe I'm wrong. She has seemed to adapt fairly well to the culture here, regardless.
I'm not too sure. But, if you seem to think so, I'm inclined to believe it. Anyways, if you think she's a danger, she's your, how we say, partner? No, what's the word? It starts with an A. Acquaintance. So, we can, treat her with caution if you believe. Since I'm guessing she's the one who robbed you, and
It was her octopus. I know that sounds. Well, I mean, you saw it, right? In the
in the shop.
yeah, in the shop.
Oh
You saw
yeah,
it come out.
I didn't see an octopus last night though. Interesting. You must have had something very valuable.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not crazy. There is an octopus.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
no
mean,
illusions yet. We're not in the carnival.
right. Yeah. And then Buddy would probably nod and say, "Yes, I saw it too."
Yep. Angrily.
Angrily. Yeah.
Yes. Hmm. All right. All right. Well, something to note is Darvential is very easygoing, so he doesn't particularly care. That's why he's asking for like what you think. I think you're smart enough to pick that up.
Yeah.
Um, but let's see. Okay. Perhaps we'll run into her a bit later. Again. Seems to come and go as the druid that she is, like the wind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely has a way of just dropping in.
Hmm. All
I
right.
wonder how she carries that octopus around with her when she's in bird form.
Oh, that is true. That is a question. I'm not too sure. Well, if you think about it, she's in a bag of sorts. When druids, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if druids keep their equipment when they wild shape because they definitely keep their clothes, right? So maybe it's something with that. Who
Do you know,
knows?
Brian?
No, as you guys were mentioning that, I was like, that's a really good question.
Yep.
Like, I was like, wow, that's a good question. But
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I think we'll have to interrogate her.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Well, they're not like werewolves, where like when or the Hulk, where when they transform, their clothes rip. I'm pretty sure it's more magical than that. So I don't know. Have we seen her wild shaped and the octopus in the same room before? Hmm. Actually, we did
I
last
have.
night.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
last night.
Anyways,
Yes.
what you guys thinking of doing?
I'm gonna
Well,
stop
the
by.
octopus may have slithered in on its own, I suppose.
Yeah. I suppose we'll stop by the. We'll stop by the Mages Guild. You can get your alarm spell, so you'll get robbed a little bit less.
So what happens when somebody tries to rob? Just this alarm starts blaring and they
Yep.
just run away as fast as they can?
Actually, the way that'd be cool, but like the way the spell works, it's an alarm in your head. So it wakes you up. So it's only you. You only get annoyed.
I mean, that doesn't really help if the alarm goes off after the theft has occurred.
Oh no, no, like as soon as they cross the boundaries, it goes off. So, you know, as long as it's close and nearby. Basically what you do is you make a perimeter about 20 feet, I think. And then when people cross that perimeter, they will the alarm will go off in your head. And that's how it works.
Does it work on like a bag, or does it have to be like a fixed area?
I think you have like like a silver wire that comes out and you wrap it around things.
Interesting.
Okay, it says you choose a door, a window, or an area within that range, no larger than 20 feet. And when somebody touches or enters the warded area, you get an alarm.
Okay, so this would be like if I was sleeping soundly
Yep.
in there again in Ida's shop, and then all of a sudden the octopus comes in and
Yep.
starts.
Robbing
well, I don't
you.
really need to sleep though because I'm an elf. So
Well, you still have 4 hours of downtime.
that's true. The octopus comes in and starts slithering around, and the alarm would go off.
Yeah. And the thing is, that's if you are, even if you're conscious, which last night you were, you still got robbed. So I think you might need this.
So I don't know, like, if the alarm is going off in my head, the
You can wake us
octopus,
all up.
I mean, or whatever it is, I could still get robbed.
You could, if you're not fast enough. But like, you know, by the time you, I'd hope you'd be smart and not try to handle it yourself, you know, or you'd wait, you know.
Okay, but how is that going to help in the carnival?
Oh,
Or the circus, or whatever.
well, you can cast it on your bag. So, that's something.
And once it goes off, I have to cast it again, I assume?
Correct, but it's a ritual, so.
Okay. Well, my concern is it'll be going off quite a bit at the, at the carnival.
Well, you can, like, put your bag on the ground, and then, like, make a... Oh, yeah, you're gonna get robbed a lot. Never mind, don't do that. Just keep your bag on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned that the thing's just going to be going off constantly, and, like...
Yeah, just
Yeah.
hold your pouch close to your person. Hug it, if you really... But that's a
Then I
little
don't really
suspicious.
Need the alarm.
Oh, you'll need it for night. Trust.
For night, yeah. It's a good idea for night.
It helps us all.
I don't know. I mean, if the software bug is fixed, then... I mean, she did let the octopus through. It sounds like another bug that needs to be fixed in the software.
Well, she is only designed to protect Aya, not us. That was the key thing.
Could it be extended to us by any chance?
That'll probably cost quite a heavy penny.
You are correct, Auntie. I'm just saying that.
Yes.
over the table.
I know Aya quite well. That's gonna cost you. Unless you wanna, instead of getting a new spell, spend all your money in the money that we paid for later for her to protect you.
Hey
I
guys,
suggest not.
I'm kind of getting a bit tired,
Yeah.
so I'm probably gonna like head out and try and do something active real quick.
You're good.
Sure.
So, I'll probably just have to end here because I have my league practice in. It just says in an hour. Okay, literally in 1 hour. So I'll probably just head out for the night. I will talk to you guys later.
Thanks for
Sure.
joining.
See ya.
Thank you. If I have any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, I'll probably just send it to DMs or something else. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Play D&T DM outro.
Oh, okay.
And then put a little legal disclaimer at the end. Auntie found 15 bodies in the river.
Nice.
He knows where they are. He knows who did it. It was himself. Anyways, I'll see you later.
Yep. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright. So, to the Mages Guild. Quick pit stop. It's okay if you prefer not to.
I mean, I can definitely see the utility in it. And the, unfortunately, the ice
Nice.
seal method, although effective, it does tend to melt after an hour or two and become less effective.
And wet. He encases
And
his
wet.
he encases his stuff in ice because he can shape water and stuff. So, hmm. And who knows, we might find something better over there.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right.
Very well. As you guys make your way from the little market slash merchant's guild up to the mages guild, I mean, how are you guys walking as you're making your way over there?
What do you
Oh, I've
mean?
got the ice seal on my bag again.
Ah.
You get a couple of stares, just because it looks kind of weird that you have a nice thing. But nothing like crazy, I suppose. You make your way up to the Mages Guild. As you're making your way up there, there is like a fight going on around the West Gate. I assume you guys probably walked just right past it,
Oh, we have
maybe.
to go all the way over there. We can't cross the river. There's no
I mean, do you
bridges.
guys have water walk?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Dallin could go in the water.
Can I
I don't know about
swim?
the rest of you.
How
You just
how
want to swim over the river?
how bad is the river? Can we look at it? Is it like
Eh.
a raging current?
You know what? Flip me a coin.
Okay.
Boy.
You want to do it, Dallin?
Heads,
You have
heads
a
or
coin?
tails, and then call it.
Oh, you can do it.
Okay. Heads.
Uh,
It's tails.
All right. The river is very calm today. It seems
Oh.
like you could swim over it relatively easily.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is it deep?
It is deep. It is as you enter the water, you cannot feel your feet touch the base of the river. Yeah,
Hmm.
floor, river floor. There we go.
I'm gonna guess that Jonas has no qualms with this.
No qualms with what?
Swimming across instead of walking around. You look on the map. It's a long way to
Okay.
walk. Or if you
Uh, from we were at the Artist Guild.
I want to
We want to
cross.
go to the Mages Guild.
Yeah. I'm not
You
gonna
just
walk
wanna
all the way.
swim?
Yes.
There's
That's
no
true.
gondolas.
You want to pay for one?
It's not no.
No airships.
We're in the rat town, okay?
No, like kobolds willing to sell themselves to carry
What?
you across.
I'll ask you this. Roll me another coin.
Who, me?
Yes.
You said flip a coin.
Yes. And then call it.
I'm calling heads right now. And flipping tails.
Same.
Okay. You actually do see just Scrappy walking around the river. He's just like collecting little stones. And he, for some reason, is carrying a tiny boat next to him that has all the stones that he's been collecting.
A tiny boat. Oh no.
Capable of fitting like one person, maybe.
See, there you go. That's all you do, Rachel. Now you don't have to get your shoes wet. I know how much you love having wet socks.
Hmm.
Unless you're wearing slides. What type of shoes does Dervanchel wear?
He wears armor. He wears greaves.
So yeah, you don't need that to get all rusty.
Hmm. You guys like to swim? Sure.
oh, Buddy does.
Oh, that's correct. We
I
can
mean,
just
I'm
go on.
wearing leather.
I forgot. Wait, we can just ride on top of Buddy. Like
That too. You probably
2 by 2.
How big can he get? 2 by 2. Yeah,
You can get
technically,
large
Crabs. Yeah, I think he has a swim speed, right?
or medium. I think
Yeah.
he definitely has a swimsuit. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet. Yeah, he could probably carry you all across if he's
Cool.
big. I still don't know the biology behind that, but we're gonna roll with it because it's D&D.
Yep.
All right,
Cool.
everybody, get on.
Good idea.
And then
Well,
as he just sees you, Scrappy's like, oh. He's
Oh,
like,
Scrappy. I almost forgot. Here you go.
oh, what's this?
It's a flower.
Oh, yum. He plops it in his mouth. Anyways, um, as I was walking around the riverbank and I saw you guys, I just wanted to say that my name is Scrappy. And, oh, yeah, I found, some gold while I was walking around the riverbank.
oh.
I
Oh.
found an ample amount, but I'm willing to share a few gold pieces with you.
Wow. How
Oh,
sweet.
magnanimous.
Oh.
He gives each of you 5 gold pieces.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's so
Carefully.
nice of you.
Yes. And anything for people who are nice to me.
So you say gold just washes up on the riverbank?
Well,
about
or like
this
I
day?
find dead bodies and then I just loot their bodies. You know, people
Oh.
get shot, murdered, stabbed, choked, drowned, and then their bodies are thrown into the river. And then I just kind of collect the gold from their bodies.
Oh, I wonder if my raven could maybe spot some opportunities on the riverbank.
Yeah, probably. There's bound to be a couple of dead bodies fresh in the morning.
Okay. You see Dallin kind of release the raven.
Mm.
Very well. As the raven kind of like scouges or keeps an eye out in the skies, it does indeed see, like 2 dead bodies by the riverbank.
Well, I think we may have found ourselves an opportunity here.
Indeed.
Let's go make use of it before we leave.
I suppose so.
Actually, how much gold can the raven carry? That's a good question.
It's a raven.
Good question for you.
How much do you think a bird can carry?
I mean, it's probably more than 1 gold piece.
Probably at least 3.
Yeah.
But the problem is it has to go into the pockets and stuff. That's not too easy. It'll take a while.
Oh yeah.
It's better if we
Does
just go
he have
over.
Does he have the manual dexterity? I better look into that.
I mean, we can just loot the bodies. It's fine. Unless you don't
Alright,
trust
yeah, let's
them.
just go loot the bodies.
We can have Scrappy do it too if you want him to.
Oh, he's gonna want to cut.
Yeah, exactly. We should definitely give him one.
Maybe that's fair. I mean, he
Yeah.
did. He is the one who told us about this.
So
Indeed.
greedy.
Bro really wants that automaton.
I mean, if I had the opportunity to buy a live sex doll, things attached.
Well then.
Well, you know.
Anyways.
But the problem is there's way too many strings attached.
So what are we doing? Are we gonna try and ask Scrappy to do it?
Yeah.
Or are we going to? Because Scrappy's just gonna want to keep all of it, right? Because he's the one who found the bodies.
Well, no, the Raven found the bodies, and then like, you can have the Raven help Scrappy find more bodies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Scrappy, my Raven can
Yes?
help scout out some bodies. If you'll collect the gold for us, you can keep a small cut.
Oh, how much do I get to keep?
I reckon maybe 1 gold piece per body. I don't think there's a lot on each one.
Huh? Why? He kind of ponders and thinks, okay.
Mm.
Money is money after all.
Yeah, my Raven is very good at finding bodies. So.
Okay.
Looks like he's leading you to one now.
Okay, I am off. See you later, guys. Whee! In case you forgot, my name is Scrappy. Anyways, bye-bye. And then he, like, walks off, like, waddling with his little boat, like, full of gold.
What a good guy.
As he's, like, walking over, he just falls and trips on the sand, and then gets right back up, and he's like, whoopsie.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So,
buddy.
shall we just leave them to it, or?
I suppose so. Your Raven will be back in time.
Ah, very well.
Unless you want to just wait for them here. We can, but...
Well, we are short on time. I suppose that's probably not a good idea.
Alright. Well,
All right.
buddy.
Well,
And-
Buddy proposed you guys forward across the riverbank. And as you guys kind of make it over to the riverbank, you know, you're greeted with some rocks. Like it's the the Mage's Guild is kind of a little bit of on a cliff. If you will, like the city is layered again, so it's not reached traditionally through the rocks, but you can certainly climb the rocks.
Sure.
Or teleport, I suppose. There's TP up there.
That's a lot of work, but yes. Well, it's actually not a lot of... I would review it as not a lot of work, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to climb.
Very well. As you guys climb up, I assume everybody climbs up. You know, see a couple of buildings and see like some people who are dressed a little bit more like in like wizard and like sorcerer clothing, you know, like mage robes and whatnot, kind of like heading toward the Mage's Guild.
Cool. Shall we? And we'll head in.
As you guys head into the, into the Mage's Guild, the doors are open, so like anybody is free to come. You do get a couple of stairs, at least for Jonas and Darvancho. It doesn't seem like you guys are really like wearing mage clothing, so they're kind of looking at you guys like, who the hell are these guys? They're not really paying attention to you, Dallin, since I assume you're wearing like robes of some kind.
Yeah, probably not too out of the ordinary for them.
Yeah. And so what are you guys trying to do here? Who do you want to talk to, or like what's kind of like the vibe or the goal that you guys are?
I mean, I kind of imagine him wearing like what he's wearing in the character's character image most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'd say, one, we're looking for a place to, learn spells.
Okay.
So, specifically looking for the alarm spell. We're going to be asking around for that. And then maybe look for work?
Very well.
If somebody mentions it.
I assume you see like a... No, not I assume. You guys run into just like a scholar, I assume. And I assume you guys just probably talk to that scholar.
Sure. Yeah, whoever is nearby.
All right. What do you guys say to this scholarly scholar?
Hello, scholarly scholar. May I request thine assistance?
The student just kind of looks over and is like, "Oh yeah, what's up?"
Some directions, mind you. We're looking for a very basic spell. The alarm spell.
Ah.
Looking to learn that.
Alarm spell.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's quite common for mages of this area.
This is a mage for School of Illusions.
Hmm. Unlucky.
illusion magic here. We do have a proper mage, I suppose, that might be able to help you out. And then we have a guy that's not from around here. He also might be able to help you out.
Hmm.
I don't know. Take your pick. Pick your poison.
Hmm.
One of them is set to leave soon.
Uh.
So we either have. Dang, what was his name? Shoot, I'm actually really blinking on his name as well. 1 second. I have a file. Let me reach my file real quick. Okay, we have Arden. And then we have Akka. Pick your poison, I guess. One of them can be located in the School of Magic, Illusion, whatever. And then the other one, he's walking around the grounds. You can't miss him. He's a orc.
An orc. Hmm. Well, which one's leaving soon?
They both are. One of them is setting out to find some mystical rocks that he found nearby outside. And then the other one is going on a trip of some sort. I don't know.
Hmm.
Some holy trip.
Illusion magic sounds nice. Let's go talk to Akka.
Sure.
Even if it's not alarm.
It's abjuration. Alarm. Darvancho says. Sure, let's talk to him. Oh wait, is he the one going on the religious trip?
No, Akka's the one going on the religious trip, and then Arden is just kind of walking around. They both know, just full disclosure, they both know transmutation. That's what it was.
Abjuration.
So they abjuration. Based on what the guy told you,
Mhm.
but they're both going on separate journeys soon. So it'll it's kind of like one of those moments where you're like one character you
Yep.
lose you see their story.
Yep.
But
So yeah, let's go to Akka since he's from here.
oh, all right. Well, she's located inside the guild or the School of Magic. What do I know? I'm actually just here to, pickpocket people. I'm not actually a student.
Oh, cool. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Must be hard.
Thank you. Yeah. But anyway, I know a thing or two. You gotta fake it till you make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. You guys look pretty chill. I won't steal from you. I was gonna, but not anymore.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah, she can be found inside the school. Just ask for Akka. You can't miss her. She has hooves for feet.
Ooh,
She has like blue skin.
a satyr.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways. All right, let me go steal from someone else then.
Gives a thumbs up.
The guy just kind of walks off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As you guys kind of like make your way into like, let's see. I want to give you guys kind of like a visual, so that way I'm not just throwing stuff at you guys, I suppose. This is a good picture. I like this. That way you guys have like pictures. There we go. Awesome.
Appreciate
So this
it.
is like the mage build. Oh wait, mage guild? Yeah, mages guild. I'm gonna add it. Mages guild. The place that Akka's in is in the green building. You guys are directed that way. And as you guys kind of like head into the school, you guys kind of like see like a main hall, and the main hall opens up to kind of like a setting like this. If you look under general, it's like a giant dome with stars and constellations and the moon being pictured. Class just ended, and you can see a woman standing at the front of the classroom with hooves and blue skin.
Oh.
This is probably the most high-tech D&D setting I've ever played in.
Well, assume it's magical, I'd say.
Yeah, I seen it's magical.
I mean, we got AI, we've got planetarians. It's like, okay.
There would be a version of that somewhere. Artificers are weird.
That's fair.
But yeah. Potty, I was actually already doing that in the other place. All right. Okay. I was waiting for it. Oh, she's a satyr. Very interesting one.
No, that's
Nothing,
I don't know
no.
if I can deal with goat legs. That might be too much.
Well,
I might have
okay.
to draw the line.
You draw the line at goat legs. Good to know.
I will lay a lot of species, but goat legs.
You need your legs. I mean, she can shave. They'll just be hooved still. I know if you like your feet, man. You know, you might like your feet. I understand.
You know what? No, my bad. I had the wrong name for her.
Oh,
There we go. Her name's actually Sora.
Sora. Okay.
I had the wrong
Sora.
name.
Like the AI, Sora.
This
I
guy's
actually
making
don't know.
all the
I don't know
connections.
the AI Sora, but
That's funny.
yeah. So this is Sora. You see Sora kind of like standing at the front.
Cool. I guess we'll walk up. I mean, are you gonna approach first, Dallin?
Yeah,
Because I'll be walking if you don't. It's just your chance to skip ahead of the class.
well, the class is not in session right now, I think.
True.
Ah, that is correct.
Well, skip ahead of me, rather.
What is this class about?
She kind of looks at you and says, "Oh wait, my bad." This class is about illusion magic. As you can see, the picture and the image above you is not real.
Hmm.
And then she kind of like waves her hand across the like air, and then the moon and the stars disappear. The stars, they are but an illusion.
I'm going
So,
to.
the goal is to be able to produce your own illusion of the night sky.
That is correct. By the power of the stars.
Hmm.
Do you need a screen such as this to project the illusion onto?
There's actually no screen. So I was just trying to give you guys like a visual.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a white dome, I suppose. Like there's no green screen or anything.
It's magic, yeah. Just
It's magic, yeah.
make it like imagine it looks completely real. Like
Yeah, so don't take the picture too literally. Like this is just trying to give you guys an image.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a good choice of image.
Let's see. I could try looking for another one.
I mean, I got the vision.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine in D&D it would be a little bit more
rustic, for sure.
Yes.
What do you mean by rustic?
Or like, actually, you're
No.
right. It would be more fantastical now that I think about it.
No,
we're
it
in a
would be
guild.
like you'd have the wood paneling and the decorative elements, you know, like
Yep. More ornate.
Very well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Think of an alternate. It's like an alternate future, but without minimalism, which is the destroyer of all nice things.
Fair enough.
Ah,
like
here we go.
minimalism.
I found one that works.
It has a place. Most icons aren't that nice, I'll say. Some of them
That's
do
much
it.
better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, my power. I am able to show illusion magic to many of my students, both for good and some for bad.
Hmm.
I am one of the main teachers here at the Mages Guild.
Interesting.
Do you only teach magic, or do you also teach your students? I don't know, some of the more soft skills of illusion. Because what is illusion but a deception? And what is
That-
deception except but a carefully crafted lie?
Oh.
It seems like someone knows quite a lot about how to tread when it comes to using false imagery for your benefit. And then she's gonna do a roll real quick.
He's gonna say, Darvancel's gonna be like,
And
that's
she's-
our magic man.
And then she's gonna say, I would recognize one so as someone else who uses trickery for their handiwork.
And I'll cast minor illusion to make it look like I have a pirate's hook on my right hand, and I like hold it up like I'm flipping her off. You got me.
She kind of like closes her eyes a little bit and kind of like has a small, like scoffs a little bit. Like in a, not in a bad way, but just kind of like, you know, kind of like a little, like she finds it amusing. There we go.
Okay, she finds it amusing.
And she says, actually, she doesn't say anything. She just kind of scoffs a little bit and says, seems like you are well acquainted with the minor illusion. Let me show you some more stronger illusions. And then you just see like the world of Ionis forming into like a middle finger.
Oh. Okay.
Around me? Like in my mind?
Like in front of you, like an image.
Oh.
Like on the screen?
It's an illusion in front of you. It looks
An
real.
illusion in front of you.
Interesting.
And you
That
teach
is
your
to
students.
say that
Look at
all of
her.
us in Forexen are not as are quaint or dainty as other people from other lands, which is to say that I basically am a bit of a goofball.
Darvanchel will be clapping his hands. Ah, yes! Satyrs are known for their revelry.
That is correct, Green One.
I mean, if she's from the Feywild, she'd probably know I'm an Eladrin.
Yes, she hasn't said anything yet, but
Yeah.
she said Green One.
Okay. Cool.
Anyways, I suppose you all did not come here to look at my boobs or the constellations in the sky. What may I aid you with? She says that she kind of like waves her arms up in the air.
Does she wave her boobs in there?
She does not. I am to go to a religious journey, although I didn't fucking want to go. However, I have been asked to by the king. However, I really want to fucking leave and not join them.
Oh.
Am I convincing you that I am mystical and all-knowing?
Darvanchel is nodding his head. Mystical for
Very
sure.
well. Then my illusion is already starting to wear on your minds.
Well, I am.
I heard that this was one of the best schools of illusions around, and I wanted to see if I could be tricked or not, because so far, no one has been able to fool me. But I see now that all it really is just an excuse for making elaborate theatrics, and I'm very disappointed.
You visibly see like a little like anger like thing pop on her head as she closes her eyes.
Oh.
Due to illusion, of course. And she says, if it is but an illusion, a powerful spell that you would like to see, then I may cast that upon you. I am merely but a teacher.
Oh. Ho ho ho.
Like I said, to be a good illusion, you must actually deceive your target. Unfortunately, I don't know, unless the illusion has been here all along and I've already been deceived. What I see in front of me is simply a wizard with a sense of humor, which, don't get me wrong, we need more of those, but I don't believe that you could fool anyone who's actually versed in the ways of lying for longer than a few minutes. They would simply recognize that you were using magic. It's not my eyes that you need to deceive, it's my mind.
Darvanchel will he'll put his hands together, and then and as it comes out, he's gonna have a ruler come out of it. It's 5 foot, like a little ruler, and then he makes it go away.
Say it again?
He makes a ruler appear out of his hands, and then he makes it go away.
She kind of like sighs a little bit and says, I did not waste my time to be insulted here. For illusion can come in many ways and shapes and forms.
Jonas will seem genuinely remorseful at those words and say, oh, well, I thought it was all in fun. I apologize if I have offended. It is very disrespectful to belittle a scholar, especially in the place of their own establishment.
That seems a lot more like something that I wanted to hear.
Perhaps. He'll whisper.
To what do I owe this visit?
Darvanchel will whisper to Jonas real quick. Satyrs like music, by the way. And then look at Dallin. If he doesn't, you know, if he's on board, if he's keeping up, he wants to ask her, or I'll ask her. He like pokes his head out of the line that we're standing in, and he looks at you.
Wait, what?
So like we're standing, and then like he like leans forward and turns to you, because she asked what we were here for.
Well, certainly in a town like this, some illusion magic would come in handy, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
That is to say, if you have not already been deceived by somebody.
Hmm.
Yeah, it seems the most utilitarian use of illusion magic here would be to hide your valuables.
So you have something that you would like to hide.
Indeed.
Yes.
Well, do you have something in mind? Because no such magic, even illusion, can hide something. Continuously, that is.
Hmm.
You might as well put a magic cloak of invisibility over it.
Hmm. That is an option. We came for the alarm spell.
Well, I suppose the next best thing might be an alarm spell. So I at least know when I'm getting robbed.
I suppose that you are right. An alarm. So that you may not be fooled. She kind of says as she waves her arms in the air.
Hmm. Hmm.
Anyways, I assume you would like to learn it.
Yes.
Very well. I can teach it to you, according to, and if it be the will of the stars. However, my services do not come free.
How
Let's see
much?
how much it costs. Let me see. Where is it? 2 hours and 50 gold. Be here for a while. Holy. Or you could buy a scroll from her. It's up to you.
The scroll can only be used once, though, so.
You can copy the alarm spell from the scroll into your book.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to do it later, sort of
Okay.
thing. Yeah. Otherwise, you can like sit here for 2 hours.
I mean, what time is it anyway?
It's like the middle of the
It's
day.
getting late. I'm kind of ready to wrap up soon.
Yeah, me too.
True.
Have my dinner.
True.
Let's see. Well, how much would it be? It would
She kind of
already.
opens one of her eyes while keeping the other one closed. And says, "Ah, yes, well. I suppose I would charge." She kind of like opens her eye again. Oh, 5 gold pieces.
That's pretty good. Very reasonable.
Okay, that seems fair.
And I might require of a favor.
Oh?
A favor.
Yes. She says as she waves her arms. I am to leave Forkson, but I must not be seen leaving. Might I use some escorts to leave the city?
Absolutely, we got you completely. If there's anyone who's good at making women disappear, and then he'll pause ominously.
Yeah, I would
I wouldn't
be
happen
happy
to
to
know.
I would be happy to help anyone leave Forkson. That sounds like a cause I can get behind.
Gee.
Very well. I wanted to use other support, however. My mission is of utmost importance. Who better to use than people who are not from these lands? From Forgson, I mean.
Hmm.
It is simple. I just need to make my way to the gate inn. Undetected, of course. If you think of an idea, let me know. I can create a magical illusion spell around myself. However, there are those who can discern and see past illusions. That is where other people would be of help. How a disgraceful way to leave the
Indeed.
city.
It is
You
quite
didn't say
disgraceful.
you didn't say it couldn't be disgraceful. You just said you needed a way out.
Perhaps an illusion
kind
of
of-
sorts. Change your outfit, and we will cast illusion magic to disguise your most defining features. Gesturing at her breast, no, at her legs. That way,
She
you
kind of
could
looks at
walk
you guys
about-
and says, "Yes, well, that would be of most help. I actually have a few of the king's guards who are nearby. If you can deceive them, well, I cast illusion magic of my own. Then all will go well, and I may be able to go on this important mission."
happen to have the ability to cast a simple spell like illusion magic, or that caliber. So
After all, illusion magic can only fool the people who are affected by it, and fooling an entire part of a city, well, that would be quite difficult.
Can't you just become invisible?
There's spells
Yes,
to do
I
that.
can become invisible. However, I have to distract the guards who enter and see those who come in and out of the city.
but leave that to me. Don't worry, they'll be distracted. I
Oh.
guarantee it.
That is where I needed other people. Do you remember the mages as you walked in that you were being checked on? They can detect people who use magic and pass their barriers. However, if they are distracted, I can make a glitch as long as they are not focused.
Hmm.
She says, waving her arms out in the air.
Easy enough. Hmm.
I will entrust you all to help me tonight, for I leave tonight.
Hmm.
Be ready. I will tell you where the king's guards will be located at, and then once you are ready, you may distract the guard who's guarding the entrance of the gates.
Hmm. Sounds good. By the way, might we inquire about your journey to the Holy Land or Holy Escape?
She kind of opens one of her eyes. She has both of them closed, but opens one of them up periodically, like when you guys ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, to what may I have to answer to you? For what reason?
Hmm. Because?
Uh, because it would be interesting to let other people know about your mission. Like you said, you're quirky. So, what better way to start your journey?
Very well. You feel a bonk on your head, Darvanshel.
Hmm.
And she's like, I must return to the land of Matasu, for there is a portal there that will return me to the Feywild.
Oh,
Because I just really want to get drunk and partake of satyr
satyr.
sex.
Oh,
I have been deprived of a satyr man while I've been here.
hmm. True. I don't see too many people around here. Careful
I
though.
mean, you haven't tried the Jonas Express, so
Oh,
You feel a bonk on your head too.
ouch.
That, and I must pay a visit to the city of Salik.
Salik. Oh, we're gonna head there too.
City of Salik, you said.
I thought we were all
That
friends
is
here.
correct.
What business do you have in Salik, if you don't mind me asking?
She opened one of her eyes again and then like closes it again and says, Well, if you must know, and it's none of your goddamn fucking business, but I am to go to one of the churches in the city of Salik and support the people there. They say that their face is dwindling, not only in the frost gods, but in the queen's ruling of her land, and that I am to help them get connected back with the frost gods. In face, that is. I might be a whore, but I'm also somewhat of a religious woman.
I can't imagine the faith of the people of Salik would be that much in jeopardy.
It is not, for it is but one of the outer villages in the city of Salik.
Oh. Which village?
The southeast village of Salik.
You just know what that is, I'm assuming. She doesn't want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to go through Mirror Lake. Pretty dangerous there.
Why is that?
Force of nature.
Ah.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
You know. Voice
Very
Fleisches was
well.
fine too.
I mean,
trust that you will be able to help me.
the people have survived.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Yes, yes, we can help you.
Good. Well, then I will give you information on how to escape, how and where to be at when I leave tonight. It'll be a escape mission of sorts.
True. By the way, you got any other spells?
You see, like the anger, like little anger emoji, like pop, or like the little like anger lines pop up on her head, and the vein, and she's like, "What can I help you with, dear brother from the Feywild?"
Not much.
The green one.
Give me like 5 minutes with a random scroll.
That is, if I have the scroll that you're looking for.
Indeed. Throw that in? Actually, no. This is pretty easy. I'm trying to sweeten the deal for Sir Dallin. Seeing as it's gonna cost us. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Let's just do it. All right, off we go.
I probably gotta call it here.
No, yeah, that's where I figured we
mean-
were probably gonna be able to leave off on,
Interesting.
but and I could definitely prepare the escape mission for next session.
Sure, sure. Alrighty.
Very
If
well,
Lee
very
wishes.
well.
Cool beans.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We end in stream.